Welcome to Shakespeare to Sonnets, and today we're going to go ahead and do sonnet number 68. Let's get this started with. Thus is his cheek the map of days outworn, when beauty lived and died as flowers do now, before these bastard signs of flare were born, or dust inhabit on a living brow. Before the golden tresses of the dead, the right of sepulchres were shorn away, to live a second life on second head, your beauty's dead fleece made another gay. In him those holy antique hours are seen, without all ornaments, itself and true, making no summer of another's green, robbing no old to dress his beauty new. And him as for a map doth nature store, to show false art what beauty was of yore. Now this sonnet here is basically talking again about your life, your representations of life. Thus is his cheek the map of days outworn, his representation of his life. When beauty lived and died as flowers do now, when we go ahead, where we showed our shining selves. Whoa, super my guy. And when we should have actually went ahead and looked at all the flowers that went ahead were out there that would last, and were actually more beautiful than us in some ways or better, or dust inhabit on living brow. Before the golden tresses of the dead, we go ahead and you have these bastards of signs were born. That's like saying when all those where all those little cosmetics that we added to ourselves, like clown wigs, clown noses, or makeup, or eye drops. That just looks cursed. Before these golden tresses of the dead, before all these golden hours of our dead ancestors, in him these holy antique hours are seen. And in him, these holy antique hours are always seen. You see all these holy hours, these times when you call yourself God because, well, you just look like the most beautiful person in the entire world. Without all ornament, itself and true, without anything that went ahead, without anything on you, you may look great, you may look good, but robbing no old to dress his beauty new. You go ahead. Show your actual beauty. Stop disguising it or amplifying it with all these fake stuff like this makeup. Stop faking it with all this makeup and wigs that make your hair look blonde when your hair is actually black. And him as mapped off nature's store, and instead of your representation of days, use the representation of days life has given you, to show false art what beauty was of yore, to go ahead and show you the stored stuff that your beauty went ahead and it showed you. That's sonnet number 68, kids. Or adults. So I hope to see you guys soon. And so, until next time. Now, peace. Bye-bye. Thus is his cheek the map of days outworn, when beauty lived and died as flowers do now, before these bastard signs of fair were born, or dust inhabit on a living brow. Before the golden tresses of the dead, the right of sepulchres were thrown away, to live a second life on a second head. Your beauty, dead fleece, made another gay. In him these holy antique hours are seen, without all ornaments, itself and true, making no summer of another's green, robbing no old to dress his beauty new, and him as for a map doth nature store, to show false art what beauty was of yore.